Hey, it's Margot, and today I'm starving because I just had rehearsal, but I also promised a new video, so it's gonna be kind of like a mukbang only because I'm hungry. On Instagram, I said to ask me some questions. Okay, so the first question I got was describe your dream wedding. But my dream wedding, I think, would be at Keuka Lake. There's this winery called Heron Hill, and it's gorgeous. I want to get married there. I want it to be a big party, like around July 4th, because that's my favorite time of year. Like probably the 3rd, if it's like a Friday or something. So then it could be like a big party the 3rd, and then the 4th is the 4th. So that's like a double party. Like I just want it to be like a huge fun event for everyone. And even though I'm like super picky, so like I don't know how well this is gonna work out because of how picky I am, but you know, the effort will be there. Colors, probably going to have teal and like coral because they're my favorite, but I also really like navy blue, so like I don't know, but all I know is that I want to get married at Keuka Lake, preferably Heron Hill, with a band, not a DJ. Love a good band. Okay, next question from my girl Tori, who knows the answer to this, which is why she put it there. What's the craziest thing you've ever done? I think it's probably changed by now. Back when we were in high school, it was that I streaked and nakedly ding-dong ditched their evil neighbor and then jumped in the pool in the backyard right afterwards. But now I feel like the craziest thing I've ever done was probably hitchhiked, but I didn't mean to. So the story was basically my car was overheating because of radiator problems, and it overheated, and I had to push it in Henrietta from one parking lot to another parking lot, and so I pushed the wagon, and then I started walking over to Walmart because it was open and I could get water to put in my radiator. And this car, like, you know, pulls by, and he was like, do you need a ride? And I was like, no, I'm going to Walmart, like, my car just overheated, like, it's fine. He was like, well, like, I can give you a ride. And this kid was, like, a dork, okay? Like, I could have fought him. So I was like, sure, like, yeah, I'll get a ride. So he drove me over, and I was wearing, like, a tube top and shorts, and he asked me if I was a prostitute. So, like, it was really not my brightest, shiniest moment, but people were not happy that I did that. So, favorite fast food place? It depends on the day. I love Taco Bell, but then my people at work started making fun of me about liking Taco Bell, so I stopped going to Taco Bell. I love Wendy's chicken sandwiches. McDonald's on a good day, but I would say more Wendy's, Taco Bell, maybe Sonic. Would you rather never have pizza again or never have coffee again? I'm thinking because I could also survive on Monsters that I would never have coffee again because I love pizza or like calzones. But it's hard because someone I know and love very, very much got me so addicted to coffee that I literally can't get, like, I think I get Dunkin' Donuts every day. What's your biggest mistake so far and what have you learned from it? The biggest mistake I've made so far was not listening to my friends about a boy that I liked. And, you know, there was like a lot of trust involved, and, you know, I put trust into this person and it just didn't pan out the way that I thought it would. And, you know, at the end of the day, like, it was a mistake, and I've learned a lot from it, so it's fine. But I think what I've learned from it the most is that when someone older than you, or someone that you trust, or someone that has your best interest is like, oh, hey, like, I just noticed, like, this is going on, and, you know, I don't think that's really right for you, or I don't think that's the best path for you. I think you really need to pay attention because they have a different perspective, and they, like, know when you change your vibe and, like, when you aren't the normal you. And I feel like since then I've done a better job of, like, being like, oh yeah, like, you're probably right about this, like, I'm gonna, you know, go with what you're saying. And that's not to say you can't choose for yourself sometimes, but I don't know. Weirdest memory that took place on Rainbow, aka both my best friend's house. Okay, this was so funny. This is a great story. Rayleigh's brother one time threw a party, and we were not allowed to go out to the party, and it was just me and Rayleigh hanging out. So we went upstairs to the bathroom, and they were having like a campfire outside. There was like a tent. I don't know who all was there, but so me and Rayleigh had nothing better to do than to be nosy on this party. And so we reefed up the window in her bathroom, and we're like listening out the window. Like, it was so embarrassing. And we're like listening, and basically like someone's earring got stuck to a girl's shirt. Like, it was so funny, and we were just laughing out the window. Like, we ended up laughing, like cackling. And her brother grabbed a lacrosse stick and like javeloned, or just threw it, and it went straight through the window on the first try. Like, obviously the window was open and there's no screen upstairs, so it literally went straight through the window, and it was like, I don't know, that's probably not the weirdest, because lots of weird, crazy, fun things happen there on their street at their houses, but that's what I thought of. Is college scary? I think that it is a time for growth. It's not like the end-all be-all. Like, my freshman year brought on a lot of anxiety, and I learned a lot about anxiety and a lot about myself during that. When you're in it, it's scary, but like in the summertime you kind of get that, or on breaks you get time to like regroup and be like, kind of recenter yourself with all the things you've learned that semester. And I think it's like, it's definitely a fast track to growing. Like, you're really just throwing yourself into it. Okay, what's hard about college? I think the hardest thing about college for me is not the academics, but it's all the things that you have to deal with to even go to college. Like FAFSA and tuition, and like I've had multiple like huge problems like dealing with tuition every semester, and like it's so stressful and it gets me so overwhelmed, and I'm like just like, you know what, I don't even want to go. But I started and I already have loans, so we have to finish, but like it just gets me so overwhelmed about like all the things I have to do, all the processes of going to school every semester that really stress me out and make it like so difficult to even want to go. What's the first thing you think of when you wake up in the morning? I usually think of texting my faith human and seeing how her day's going. Sometimes I wake up thinking about coffee, but usually it's about saying good morning. What drains your energy? Probably, actually most definitely, is like worrying and anxiety. For the past 2 weeks I've been kind of staying up till like 5 o'clock in the morning, or whenever I'm absolutely too exhausted to worry about anything else, because I'm busy worrying about things. And then I'll sleep till like 1 or 12, but it just happens over again and over again. Okay, that's all for now. I promise I will be uploading more videos. Maybe not more regularly, but just more videos. Let me know what you guys want to see, because I have a whole list, but if no one wants to watch it, it doesn't really matter. So, cheers.